As we approach 1 year since the passage of the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, Broadband Breakfast is excited to unveil an in-person version of its annual Digital Infrastructure Investment Conference, hosted at Clyde's of Gallery Place in Washington, D.C. Broadband Breakfast is the leading media company advocating for higher capacity internet everywhere through topical, timely, and intelligent coverage. With digital infrastructure investment, we bring together the operator and financial services communities to focus on the infrastructure required to support a 21st century information economy. In this day-long event, beginning with breakfast at 8:30 and continuing to mid-afternoon, we'll explore the IIJA through the 2022 theme Beltway Meets Broadband. The event will help bring clarity to the next business model for advanced digital infrastructure. Digital infrastructure investment will feature a variety of expert speakers, including NTIA Senior Advisor Phil Murphy. Our first panel, moderated by Communications Daily Assistant Editor Gabriella Novello, will examine the current state of IIJA implementation from the perspective of state broadband officials like Arkansas State Broadband Director Glenn Howey. Next, CostQuest Associate CEO Jim Stedgman and Ookla Executive Vice President Brian Darr will join other industry experts for a discussion on broadband mapping, looking at past missteps and the FCC's promise of updated maps. One of digital infrastructure investment's core missions is to show how changes in digital infrastructure will support an evolving investment asset profile, including fiber, small cells, towers, and data center assets. Our third panel will take a closer look at the intersection of the private sector and nonprofit entities when it comes to financing community broadband, with the insights of Entry Point Network CEO Jeff Christensen, Utopia Fiber's Kim McKinley, and Institute for Local Self-Reliance Community Broadband Networks Director Chris Mitchell. Finally, we'll close the conference with a financing roundtable moderated by Broadband Breakfast editor and publisher Drew Clark, exploring how venture capital, private equity, and institutional investors are watching digital infrastructure. Join us for the opportunity to connect with a community of experienced industry leaders together at Digital Infrastructure Investment Washington on November 17th.